Yeah. There's a lot of things I've always wanted to do as a guitarist with my guitar. And I'm not talking about like superficial stuff like buying gear and, I'm talking about the simple pleasures, like playing guitar next to a campfire or playing guitar at the park. So one of these experiences that I never had to experience is Rocksmith. It always seemed so interesting to me because it seemed like a game, but with your actual guitar. And I always had this barrier that was stopping me from trying Rocksmith because you had to buy a device to connect to your guitar, right? Because this is not where your guitar connects. So here's what's interesting. There's a thing now called Rocksmith Plus, which gets rid of that device, and you can now get the app on your phone and just use the speakers to capture sound. So this video is sponsored by Ubisoft and Rocksmith Plus, and they hit me up to check it out, right? You can also click the link in the description if you want to check it out yourself with a 7-day free trial. So we're going to be trying out Rocksmith Plus today, but here's the angle. I want to see how an advanced guitarist, like me, would be able to jump into something like this, even though I already know how to play guitar, but I've never played Rocksmith. Would I be able to connect the two together? I'm interested to see how the brain is going to work, right? And little spoiler, I don't think my brain is going to work because I know my brain. Anyway, let's jump into it. So I have Rocksmith pulled up in front of me and I'm going to do what any guitarist would want to do, right? And it's just jump into it, assuming you know everything, right? They offer you a tutorial in the beginning that I skipped, because I don't need it, I know everything. Okay, so look at this. It has practice exercises and then it has scales. So why not go into practice mode, okay? My ego's gonna take a hit, but let's do it. Linear playing, easy, track 1. I just have it through my studio monitors. Yee. So you kind of let it set up the noise floor to see where you're at, and then you tune the guitar. Adjust these settings to practice at your own pace. Hit 80% accuracy at 100% speed. Note by note. I don't know what that does. Okay, so this makes sense. Easy. Yo, wait. Starting on the 5th fret. That makes sense. Okay, so we're at the 3rd box now. Okay, this is pretty linear. I don't want anything that linear. So essentially the concept is like you see this, but in front of you. It's like this. So it's like looking at tabs, but like on steroids. Intermediate, string skipping, hammer-on exercise, advanced. I'm pretty advanced, so I'm gonna do advanced. Okay, so you can see what box you're in because of the, hey Habibi, enough. Because they show you before it starts. Just still linear. So we're just going up in position, which is okay. Accuracy 28%? That doesn't make sense. I feel like I did more. Let's try string skipping advanced. Please ignore the screen protector, by the way. It's like I didn't put it on. The guy at the store did. Box 3. Easy stuff. Nope. So I'm gonna lower the speed to 69%. It feels like it could be easy, but then you jump into it and you're like, okay, this is an actual skill. I still don't know what the colors are, right? So I see a color, I'm like, I have to make the connection, I have to look. So I get it now. If you're on a string and it says the fret number and then it changes strings, it doesn't say the fret number, that means it's the same fret number. That makes sense. So that's what was confusing me before. So now I'm gonna be able to actually play, you know? Okay, I get it. I'm a pro now, essentially. Oh, end lesson. So the fact that I've been playing guitar for so long and jumping into this made me seem like an idiot shows that it's a bit of a skill. Like, there's a learning curve, obviously. But it might be easier if you're a beginner. Like, you don't have your own way of thinking and doing things. You're just jumping in and you're just straight up learning these patterns. I feel like that would help a lot with, like, because now I'm visualizing this stuff in a way I haven't done before. So if I was a beginner right now, I just picked up the guitar, I picked up Rocksmith, would I just use this to learn guitar? You don't use just one tool in your, hey buddy. You don't only use like a screwdriver, right? Different tools for different things. And this is one of the tools that I wish, you know, I could have picked up when I was starting out. Okay, so enough practicing. I think I'm ready to play a song. Rondo alla Turca, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I've never heard of them. Okay, so it says rating is expert. Tuning E standard. It also shows you what skills you need. So you need fret hand mute. I can do that. Hammer-ons, okay. Pull-offs, okay. You have lead, rhythm, chords. I'm gonna play lead because, you know. Let's do it. Okay, the volume was down. Oh, this is seventh fret. I get it now. So you're not actually playing all the leads. It picks and chooses notes that you play, which makes sense. This is not sustained. Easy. Yeah. How? Let me try to actually do it playing everything, because it makes more sense than not playing the notes. Like, I hear them, you know. So I'm trying to turn off the part of my brain where that knows where these notes are, and I'm trying to look at this stuff. But because these two parts are not connected yet, I can't do this. I don't mind looking like an idiot here because, like, I'm interested to see how the brain is trying to analyze this stuff. And my brain isn't doing anything right now, it's just sitting. So I got 22% accuracy. My longest streak is 40 hits, that sounds like a lie. Watch this video, bro, when did I get 40 hits in a row? When they approached me to try this out, I was excited. Like, in my head, I was like, yeah, bro, like, I've always liked this game, I always wanted to try it. It's not a game. Like, I actually need to learn stuff here, which is a double-edged sword. But not really, because, like, once you learn the stuff, you know more stuff. There's this quote that I love that says, "You're not smarter for not knowing something." Who said it? You're not smarter for not... Okay, I don't think that's a quote. I think that's a comment I read on Reddit one time. But it still stands. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, this guy's a loser. He plays guitar, but he couldn't even play this. Okay, if you can do it better, then do it better. Link is in the description if you want to try it out. You'll get a 7-day free trial, which is, I think, more than enough to just, like, surpass me. Nah, you'll see. When I update you on this, I'm gonna be shredding stuff. You're gonna be like, wow, this guy really knows how to play.
Thank you again for Ubisoft and Rocksmith Plus for sponsoring this video.
And I will see you next time.